It's time now for the Peter Channel News Evening Report for this Wednesday, September 3rd, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and here's what's happening here. Our top story at 5 o'clock is U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has said he will follow Islamic State militants who have killed 2 U.S. journalists to the gates of hell. Brent crude rebounded from a 16-month low after Russia and Ukraine agreed on steps toward a ceasefire in the 5-month long conflict. Andrew Madoff, the last surviving son of master scammer Bernard Madoff, died of blood cancer Wednesday morning, his lawyer said. The United Nations said it would take $600 million of supplies to control an outbreak of Ebola in West Africa as the death toll from the worst ever epidemic in the virus topped 1900 and the Guinea had warned it and penetrated. Joan Rivers is out of ICU, moved to a private room. Samsung unveiled 2 smartphones with a virtual reality headset Wednesday did a bid to draw consumer attention before its first arrival. Apple announces its holiday lineup next week. British Prime Minister David Cameron has reiterated his determination not to bow to terrorist first. Islamic State militants responsible for the beheading of 2 U.S. journalists and the British hostage will be next to die. President Barack Obama has vowed to boldly degrade and destroy the radical Sunni militant movement in Syria and Iraq that has been sentenced this week to take the life of a second American journalist, but then characteristically signed that he would not be rushed. Jerusalem, Israel's military said that more than $2.5 billion was spent to carry out military operations in the Hamas-ruled Gaza Strip that left more than 2,000 people dead. France has said the conditions are not right for delivery for the first of the 2 Mistral Navy assault ships to Russia. President Francois Hollande's office blamed Moscow's recent actions in Ukraine. U.S. President Barack Obama accused Russia on Wednesday of engaging in a flat-out aggression against Ukraine, stated that the Russian military presence of Crimea on any part of Ukraine amounts to the occupation and illegal annexation. In Asbrook Heights, New Jersey, up 40 say 3 people in their 80s are dead, and New Jersey, a man shot his wife, brother-in-law, and himself. Careful language from Obama and senior officials likely mentions U.S. plans for a continuing limited mission. President Barack Obama comments about American journalist Stephen Stotloff during a joint news conference with Sturdy President Thomas Hendrick. You won't see cigarettes inside CVS anymore. The company pulled tobacco products from the stores a month earlier had planned. NASDAQ and S&P 500 ended lower on Wednesday, dragged down by a drop in the shares of Apple, while the Dow finished with a slight gain. U.S. regulators on Wednesday issued rules for banks to hold enough easy sell assets to keep them full through the crunch after many were. A help wanted sign is posted at the window at automotive service saw on March 8, 2013 in all Central California. Skilled workers have become harder to find, Page Book says. U.S. Airlines slumped on Wednesday as Delta Airlines, one of the largest U.S. carriers, trimmed its third quarter revenue forecast amid concerns of overcapacity on transatlantic and Pacific routes. Not again! For the 3rd time this summer, Facebook appeared to suffer a brief outage, said it friends users fled to other social networks to avoid that panic. Tesla Motors, the electric car maker, is planning to build its giant battery gigafactory in Nevada after a 5-state combination. A source who asked not to be identified confirms. Mobile payment startup ISIS Wallet is changing its name to soft-carded board associated with the Islamic militant group known as ISIS. Hercules star Dwayne Rock Johnson is tired of playing the hero. The action star is going to play villain Black Adam in the upcoming superhero film Shazam. Perhaps an attempt to assault the guilt of downloaded rape and reposted and jerking off to illegally obtain photos of women published online without their consent. George Clooney has made the call on his next director project. The actor, producer, director will be helmeted adaptation of the book Hack Attack explored that the British phone hacking scandal surrounded Rupert Murdoch's news empire. A study of camel crickets in the United States found that invasive species in Asia is actually more common than its native counterpart. In a recent experiment, researchers have used a new laser cooling technique that has helped to stop a trap rotating molecule embedded in its track. Good news for people who like oil more than bread. People on a low carbohydrate diet, low in certain risk factors for cardiovascular disease have lost nearly 3 times as much weight as those on a low-fat diet. A new study found the nation's respite from troublesome healthcare inflation is ending. The government said Wednesday in a report that Reading News are a crucial budget challenge for lawmakers, taxpayers, businesses, and patients. Doug Segar said he spoke to his brother Rick from Holden, who was diagnosed with the Ebola virus on Monday. They urged the public to pray for his brother, who is from Holden, Massachusetts, here, who was diagnosed with Ebola virus after coming back to the States from Liberia. Plymouth police said an arsenal of weapons and a mass murder book was found in the home during a child pornography raid. A registered regret mother, the police are said violent threats were made by the Plymouth resident. New Hampshire State Police chased a stolen car in Massachusetts until it crashed on a utility pole and split it half in Methuen. And Massachusetts State Police caught a driver on State 39 with a Chicopee at around 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday with a fake license plate. There. And a sand truck overturned a Broad Circle in Revere today, as it created major traffic delays this afternoon in Revere. Okay, take a look at our stock market report at 5:05. Stocks Dow Jones closed 17,078.28 up 1072. S&P 500 2,000.72 down 156, and Nasdaq 4572.57 down 2562. In the European markets, here, DAX 96 26.49 up 119.47.